Welcome to Sunday Sips with the Scribbler set. I'm Deetra and I'm feeling, a little hippie-ish today with my feathers going on.
I'm Shantae and I'm feeling like a fairy.
I'm Brittany and I'm feeling very patterny today. I don't know. I just love this dress.
Beautiful.
That is really pretty. I love, we don't plan what we're going to wear, but somehow we all seem to have the same vibe and energy when we come together. And I love that. Um,
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. So at Sunday Sips, we're all sipping on a little something something. What are you guys drinking on today?
Aqua, because I'm bored.
Orange juice in my famous sunflower mug.
Well, I too am drinking on water from my favorite, my little unicorn cup. It's so cute, guys. And I have to have like some kind of branding because I'm the unicorn. So I figured my unicorn cup would be good to have. And I have a little horned fellow back there.
Yeah.
Nar. A narwhal.
Narwhal, narwhal, swimming through the ocean, causing a commotion, because they are so awesome.
For the longest time, I didn't think they were real.
Oh, narwhals are real.
I know. But for some reason, my brain was like, this was made up. And I was like, that's a thing. It just seems so magical.
I do agree. They do seem weird. I've never seen like a narwhal like in real life. So since I've never seen one, I guess there's a chance it might not be real.
Yeah,
Isn't
true.
that like, isn't that the logic that
Sound
people
like a
use
flat
nowadays?
earther.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's like the logic that people use to explain stuff nowadays is like, well,
Which is crazy. Like, I believe in all kinds of things that I cannot see or have not seen. So,
yeah, well, we won't go down that road of that because I'm like already politics are going in my mind and I'm like we're staying away from politics in this group. We're having fun here and it's about writing and being creative. And, there's a lot of stuff happening in the world. You won't find us talking about that here on the Scribbler set. Not because we don't care, not because we're not
Very
informed.
deeply.
Yes, but this is just not our platform for those kinds of conversations.
Exactly.
Yeah. But this week we are talking about focus. And we're talking about how you get focused, how you stay focused. And that can mean different things for different people. So I'll actually, if you guys don't mind, I usually don't, but I'll go first talking about my so for me getting focused can be challenging. I don't just because it's like I don't know, like what's the saying? Jack of all trade, master of nuns. Nuns. I like to add s's to things that
I'm
don't
gonna
need an
say
s.
master of nuns is Jesus, but I could.
But I love corny jokes, and that was good. That was punny, and just I like that. Uh, so I have like my brain just like goes all over the place and like I'll be working on one thing and then all of a sudden I'm like I feel like doing Legos or like oh I feel like I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna like can and pickle like 20 jars of peppers like
Let you keep doing that because your pickled peppers are perfect.
thank you. I actually am thinking about like growing only peppers next year in my garden and then canning, like doing like a whole canning process and maybe selling them. And I want to call them Dietrich's Poppin' Peppers.
I,
But
I, I support that, but
See the focus thing right here?
yes. So see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The focus, getting focused, staying focused. And it's a challenge for me because like there's a lot of things that grab my interest. And so it can take me away from accomplishing the things that I need to get done throughout the day. So my sister will say sometimes like I'm type A and I'm like I'm borderline type A. I force myself to be more type A because if I don't get anything done. So my and there's some ways that I do that. And a tip that I'm going to share with you guys is I am a queen of list. It helps me focus and to get things done. And so like even when we're planning for like things that we're going to do for the Scribbler set, like I'll make a checklist. Like I need to do this for the next couple of weeks or for this week or something like that. And it just helps me. So, and I guess I'm a little goal oriented. So having that checklist and then seeing the little check mark, like, oh, this was done, this was done, this was done, this is done. I feel like I won. I don't know what I won, but I won because I like to win. And it appeals to my competitive nature in a way. But I definitely find that having an outline and a checklist helps me to maintain my focus, because otherwise I will get my attention will get easily diverted and I'll start working on or doing something completely the opposite of whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. So that's all very helpful for me. And then the other thing that is not I is
Hey, though, I
mindfulness.
do love the lists though.
Yeah,
Especially packing lists. Packing lists. I
it
love a good packing
helps.
list. If I'm going on a trip, I will have everything because I'm, packing for myself and the kids. Yeah, I love lists.
So I'm just gonna, I don't know if you guys
I
can
can't see it.
see. You can't see, but I was gonna show you guys. If you just scroll through the notes in my phone, there are so many lists on this thing. It's ridiculous.
That's fun.
Like there are a lot of lists, and it's helpful because it's like right in the palm of my hand. But I mean, it definitely helps me. And then another thing is practicing more mindfulness. I realize like I tend to like I'm pretty easygoing in a lot of ways, so I can kind of just coast through a day and be like, what happened throughout this day? Like I don't even know, like I didn't have any focus. So the list helped with that, but then also practicing mindfulness. And so I went to this event a few months ago, and they did a sound bath. And I've never had one before. I've never done it before. I was kind of like a little skeeved out by it. Have you guys done a sound bath? Well, Shawnee, you'll have to go with me this month because they do it once a month and it's free. And you've done it before, Brittany, right?
I
No,
haven't.
you
I've
haven't
never
done a sound bath?
I've
Yes.
heard and I've wanted to do one, but I've never actually gotten a chance to do one.
Well, it's very like it's taking that time to really like focus your thoughts, and then like the sounds, like they use like these crystal bowls, and like she had like this thing that sounded like the ocean. It was like really like
Mm.
a wave like coasting over you. So you close your eyes and you just spend that time. It's about 30 minutes just like in clear focus and like clearing your mind, and then practicing that mindfulness, like this, I am centered, I am here, this is me. And it sounds like really like hippie-esque stuff, but I mean it kind of fits with like our vibe today. But like it's stuff that people try to write off and say it's like, oh, that's just for hippies, but it's helpful for everybody to recenter yourself and refocus your thought process and like really clear your mind for the day. So like I did it that a few months ago, and then I started doing it myself. I don't do it as often as I should, but I try to do it at least once or twice a week. And I just will turn on like YouTube. They have a lot of really good videos. I turn it up super loud. I'm gonna know my neighbors are probably like, what the frick are you doing over there, girl? Lay out my mat, and I will sometimes like I'll sit and like let's do it, or I'll lay down and I just close my eyes and let myself focus and clear my thoughts. And it helps me to be more mindful about where I am, what I'm doing, and what my focus is for that week or moving forward. So, those are my two little tips or things that I have found helpful for me in like getting my focus and maintaining my focus. So, yeah. What about you guys?
Ooh, focus is a hard thing for me. And I don't want to say it's impossible. I struggle. I have ADHD, so and I wasn't diagnosed until I was an adult. So to me, I always just thought, man, I'm just, like I'm just crazy, or I just can't do things. But in reality, it's just like how my brain works. So for me, focus is hard, but like I need certain things like being able to get the kitchen done or doing one thing at a time is a huge thing for me. Like when you come into the house and you know you have to clean up or do something, like don't take your shoes off, leave them on, and like it keeps your brain in work mode. Also, like working side by side with someone else or having someone there with you while you work. Like when we like the three of us will just be on video chat just doing things. And that helps me get a lot of things done because it's like, okay, I'm here, I'm not alone and I don't have that, my brain doesn't like wander because sometimes I'll start writing one thing and then I'll end up in the bathroom cleaning up and then I'll be like, oh, and then I have to wash these clothes and then I'm like, oh, and then I have this idea and I start a new project and it's like a circle. So having lists and people to help you stay focused and like just reminding yourself that you need to be in the present moment is huge for someone like me. So
Yeah, I think across the board, the parallel tasking has been pretty helpful for all of us. Even like we have a video chat that we'll get on with all our book club, and people will come in and out. Some will be doing schoolwork, some are working. I'll be randomly writing. Someone will be cleaning, or I'll be like doing the dishes. And I think that's really helpful because having someone there who's also focused on something, and you look up and you see, oh, they're still focused on theirs. Let me get my butt back in gear.
like
Do what I'm supposed
like,
to be
yeah,
doing.
Which I
Yeah.
feel like, I'm a work from homer, and I feel like what you just said would be a corporate argument for why people should work in the office.
Yeah, but they have
Like,
like people like sectioned off with cubicles and stuff. Like it's not like most of
well,
them aren't open concept where you can see
that's
like
it's
that.
been like a big move. Well, we don't get into like whole office thing, but like it's been a big move in like corporations to get rid of that cubicle sense. So you have your own cube, but like it's not that high wall. So like the walls are lower and then it's like usually glass so you can see the people around you. But I will say it definitely is there is something to be said for having other people that are working alongside you, whether you're working on the same thing or not. Like it does help you keep focused and moving forward. So I do really love our calls, like our group
Just to
calls.
argue against forcing people out of work from home, I will say it extra helps when it's your chosen people. And you don't get to choose
Mm,
your coworkers, but you can choose the
yeah.
people that you're on the call with. And you might be more motivated by a friend or a companion like in that way. Personally, I am.
Yeah.
But for me, my tip of the week to find your focus is fuel your body. I cannot focus if I have not had a good hearty breakfast or if I haven't had if I'm dehydrated. It's like I can physically feel my brain like my eyes like lose focus. My brain can't seem to, if I'm writing, for example, my brain can't seem to like find the words that I'm looking for. And all of that, from writing to doing chores, like all of that takes energy, and your body needs calories, your body needs protein, your body needs carbohydrates, and your body needs water. You need to fuel your body in order to get the goals reached that you want. So that is my big tip for the week is just fuel yourself. I know it's popular to do like the one meal a day or the intermittent fasting and things like that, but things like that can actually cause some disordered eating. And I personally wouldn't recommend it. I'm not a dietitian, but I just personally wouldn't recommend it. I like to start my day lately with a good amount of protein. It used to be like just like eat some cereal, but I didn't feel that I was getting a good jump start to my day. I'm not a big egg person, but I will murder some deviled eggs. So that has been my like hyper
Mm.
focus. Like I will whip myself up some deviled eggs, and I use sriracha and mayo and green onions in mine, and it's really quick and easy. But like if you put 3 boiled eggs in front of me and you're like, Shante, eat this, it's gonna take me 10 years. If you put 6 deviled eggs in front of me and you're like, Shante, eat this, it's gonna take me 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
I get my protein for the morning. I drink green tea. I've been cutting back my coffee because coffee does not help my anxiety, unfortunately, as much as I love coffee. I've been drinking my green tea instead, making sure I stay super hydrated throughout the day, and also eating more vegetables, getting that natural fiber so my body can digest naturally, which I know for some people that might not be a part of your diet because of certain things, but for me, it's really helpful. And I really, if you feel yourself like, oh, I'm getting so tired, or oh, I just can't focus, maybe you need to eat, babe. Like, go eat something. It's
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, feed yourself.
I'm notorious for being that person who's like, man, I feel terrible. And someone's like, well, did you eat? And I'm like, no, I forgot.
I know for a fact, if my husband watches this video, he's gonna be like,
the nerve.
because literally
People
I had to
what
throw
to
the plate
do.
away. But as we record our video, I had completely ignored lunchtime that he snuck in and set a plate of food next to me because he's not having that. But I do try to be more mindful of it because it is easy when you get caught up doing stuff to lose track and you forget to take care of yourself, and honestly that's not okay. Like you have to take care of yourself. That's all part of self-love and growth, and honestly it helps you focus when you're fed.
That's so good. That's a really good tip, Shantae. Like I do find like if I don't eat breakfast in the morning, I struggle until lunchtime at work. But if I make sure I get up in time and like do a little exercise, eat some breakfast, my day is so much more productive and I'm so much more like I'm like banging task out like, oh yeah, who's this? Like, but when I don't, then I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a those are really good tips, guys. I think focus is sometimes hard to find, but there are things that you can put into practice that can really help you to accomplish the things that you want to throughout your day and your weeks and stuff like that. So
yes.
That's awesome, guys. So I think that this was a pretty quick episode of Sunday Sips with the Scribbler set. You guys are awesome. And why? Because we were focused.
Laser focus.
And that's
See how that
you
came
do.
round? Close the circle.
We barely got distracted and started talking about other stuff. Barely.
Just a little.
It's not like the other times where we like went off, fried, did all kinds of other things. We got to the point this time, so
Go us. Round of applause for us.
Go Scribblers, go. Go Scribblers, go Scribblers. And we're losing focus again.
Yes.
But that's all we have for you guys today. We are so excited by all of your entries for our haiku contest. We'll be announcing the winner next week, so keep them coming. We're looking forward to seeing some more entries into this contest. You know, haikus, they're fun. They're, a little bit constrained for me personally, but they're fun. They're fun to read. So make sure you enter. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, and share. Scribbler Set is here. We're dropping content every day for you guys, new things to help you stay motivated and encouraged as writers and creatives. And you can look forward to some more exciting things from us in the future. We have some things in plan and in the pipeline that we're going to be telling you guys about as they get closer to coming to fruition. But the only way you're going to know about it is if you're following us so that you can get the information when it's released. All right. So we love you guys. We hope that you're having a wonderful week and that you find your focus and you stay focused and get the things done that you need to. Until next time.
Bye.